The practice of mindfulness, or being totally aware and present in each moment of life, is one of the main tenets of Buddhism. Applying this idea to financial management is a good idea. Due to impulsive decision-making prompted by feelings like want, fear, or social pressure, many people experience financial difficulties. This frequently results in rushing into bad ventures, overspending, or accruing needless debt. However, mindfulness promotes a more intentional and focused approach to managing finances. The goal is to clearly notice, consider, and evaluate every financial choice. In Buddhist practice, mindfulness teaches that every action has consequences. This awareness can easily translate to how we approach our spending and saving habits. Before making a financial decision, whether it's purchasing something, investing, or deciding how much to save, it is important to pause and consider the long-term impact of that choice. Questions like, do I really need this? Or, is this purchase aligned with my goals and values? Become essential in making decisions that not only benefit your financial health, but also support a more fulfilling and peaceful life. Mindfulness also helps us recognize when we are acting out of habit rather than intention. For example, many people spend money out of boredom, stress, or as a way to distract themselves from deeper emotional needs. This is where financial mindfulness comes in. It helps us become aware of our motives for spending and guides us to make more conscious choices. Instead of impulsively buying something to feel good in the moment, mindfulness encourages us to explore whether the purchase will bring long-term satisfaction or simply provide a temporary escape from discomfort. Moreover, financial mindfulness invites us to consider the ethical implications of our spending and earning habits. Buddhism emphasizes right action and right livelihood, meaning that how we earn and use money should align with our values and cause no harm to others. Before purchasing a product, for instance, mindfulness might encourage us to think about where that product comes from and whether it was made ethically. This awareness not only leads to wiser financial decisions, but also fosters a sense of compassion and responsibility toward the world around us. In practicing mindfulness, we also develop the ability to see the bigger picture in financial matters. For example, rather than focusing on short-term gratification, mindfulness helps us understand the importance of long-term goals, such as saving for future needs or investing in experiences and relationships that bring true fulfillment. Mindful spending involves prioritizing what truly matters, such as financial security, health, or personal growth, and learning to let go of unnecessary desires that can lead to financial stress. By incorporating mindfulness into financial decisions, we can reduce the anxiety and impulsiveness that often accompany money management. Mindfulness allows us to approach finances with calm, clarity, and intention, leading to healthier financial habits and a more balanced relationship with money. This practice is not about depriving oneself of pleasure or comfort, but rather about making choices that are thoughtful, intentional, and aligned with our deeper values. In this way, mindfulness becomes a powerful tool for achieving both financial success and emotional well-being, helping us find contentment and peace in our relationship with money. The middle way is one of the most well-known teachings of the Buddha, advocating a life of balance and moderation. In financial terms, this means avoiding the extremes of indulgence and deprivation. Many people in today's world either live in constant pursuit of wealth, believing that more money will bring them happiness, or they struggle with financial irresponsibility, ignoring the importance of saving and managing their resources wisely. The middle way encourages a balanced approach to finances, one that neither seeks excessive luxury nor leads to financial insecurity. Instead, it promotes thoughtful earning, mindful spending, and responsible saving, all while maintaining a sense of contentment with what one has. A crucial aspect of this balance is earning money in an ethical and honest way. In Buddhism, right livelihood is essential to living a life of integrity. This means that how we earn our money matters. Whether through work, investments, or business ventures, we must ensure that our financial pursuits do not cause harm to others or the environment. Ethical earning not only creates a sense of fulfillment and peace of mind, but also fosters a deeper connection to the world around us. It is important to remember that financial success should never come at the expense of others' well-being. When we engage in work or investments that align with our values and contribute positively to society, we create a form of wealth that is both sustainable and meaningful. In terms of spending, the middle way encourages us to avoid excessive luxury and wasteful consumption. Many people fall into the trap of believing that material possessions will bring lasting happiness. But as the Buddha taught, desire and attachment to material things often lead to suffering. Instead of indulging in unnecessary spending, we should focus on what truly brings value and meaning to our lives. This might involve prioritizing spending on experiences, such as travel or learning, that enrich the mind and soul, rather than accumulating more material possessions. It also encourages mindful consumption, where we make deliberate choices about what we buy, ensuring that it supports our values and long-term well-being. At the same time, the middle way does not advocate for extreme frugality or deprivation. Denying ourselves the comforts and pleasures of life can lead to a sense of lack and dissatisfaction. Instead, financial balance means finding a middle ground, spending on what is necessary and meaningful while avoiding excess. This approach fosters a sense of contentment and reduces the stress that comes from financial overreach or unnecessary deprivation. It also supports long-term financial stability as we learn to live within our means and avoid the pitfalls of debt and financial instability. Another crucial element of maintaining a healthy financial balance is saving appropriately. It is critical to save and invest for the future in addition to making prudent spending decisions. But saving should also be done purposefully and with awareness. Creating security and stability for ourselves and the people we care about is more important than hoarding money out of fear or attachment. When we save for the future, we can face life's uncertainties with confidence and composure, whether it is retirement planning or handling unforeseen costs. But it is crucial to keep in mind that living in the moment should not be sacrificed in the name of saving money. A balanced strategy includes reserving a part of our earnings for future necessities and allowing ourselves the flexibility to. In essence, applying the middle way to financial success means cultivating a balanced relationship with money, one that involves earning, spending, and saving in a way that aligns with our values and leads to long-term well-being. This balanced approach not only helps us achieve financial stability, but also fosters a sense of peace, contentment, and ethical integrity. By avoiding extremes and focusing on what truly matters, we create a life of financial freedom that is both sustainable and fulfilling. Non-attachment is one of the most profound teachings of Buddhism, and it can be directly applied to our relationship with money and material wealth. In many cultures, wealth is often seen as a measure of success, happiness, and self-worth. This leads people to become deeply attached to their possessions, income, and financial status. However, the Buddha taught that attachment, whether to wealth, relationships, or physical objects, inevitably leads to suffering because everything in life is impermanent. This is especially true in the financial world, where markets fluctuate, jobs change, and material possessions can be lost. The practice of non-attachment teaches us to let go of our obsession with accumulating wealth and to focus instead on the present moment, contentment, and generosity. When we become too attached to money, we often fall into a cycle of constant desire and dissatisfaction. No matter how much wealth we accumulate, the feeling of not enough can persist. There is always a bigger house, a newer car, or a higher salary to strive for. This pursuit of more creates stress, anxiety, and a sense of emptiness because it places happiness outside of ourselves, in external possessions and status. The Buddha's teachings remind us that true happiness comes from within, from cultivating inner peace, compassion, and mindfulness. When we practice non-attachment, we free ourselves from the constant craving for more and find contentment in the present moment, regardless of how much or how little we have. Non-attachment does not mean rejecting wealth or living in poverty. Instead, it encourages us to have a healthy relationship with money, one where we can appreciate and use wealth responsibly without becoming overly dependent on it for our happiness. This mindset shift allows us to enjoy the fruits of our labor without feeling defined by our financial success. We can still strive for financial goals, but we do so with the understanding that money is simply a tool, not the ultimate source of fulfillment. When we are no longer attached to wealth, we can make financial decisions that align with our values and bring us peace rather than stress. This principle of non-attachment also encourages us to embrace the natural flow of giving and receiving. In financial terms, this can translate to sharing our wealth with others, whether through charitable donations, helping a friend in need, or supporting causes that we believe in. When we are not attached to our money, we can give freely and generously, knowing that wealth, like all things in life, is impermanent. Generosity becomes a natural expression of non-attachment, and in giving we experience a deeper sense of connection, purpose, and fulfillment. Additionally, non-attachment allows us to handle financial setbacks with greater resilience and calm. Life is full of uncertainties. Markets crash, businesses fail, and jobs are lost. For those deeply attached to wealth, these events can be devastating, leading to panic, fear, and despair. However, when we practice non-attachment, we recognize that financial losses are a part of life's impermanence. Instead of clinging to what we've lost, we can accept the situation with grace, learn from the experience, and move forward with a sense of peace. This doesn't mean that financial challenges won't be difficult, but non-attachment helps us approach them with a sense of equanimity and understanding that our true worth and happiness are not dependent on external circumstances. In essence, non-attachment offers a path to true financial freedom, not the freedom that comes from having endless wealth, but the freedom that comes from not being enslaved by the pursuit of it. By letting go of our attachment to money, we cultivate a sense of inner peace, contentment, and generosity, allowing us to live more fully in the present moment and experience the joy of giving and receiving without fear or attachment. This approach leads to a more balanced and fulfilling life, where financial success is measured not by the accumulation of wealth, but by the sense of freedom and peace that comes from living mindfully and without attachment. Generosity, known as dana in Buddhism, is one of the most important virtues in the path to enlightenment and is a fundamental aspect of financial wisdom in Buddhist teachings. The Buddha emphasized that true wealth is not measured by how much you have, but by how much you are able to give. In the modern world, financial success is often seen as accumulating wealth, possessions, and material comforts. However, in the Buddhist context, financial success is more about how you use your resources to benefit others and contribute to the well-being of society. Generosity creates a sense of abundance, not because it increases your financial wealth, but because it cultivates a mindset of giving, gratitude, and contentment. When we practice generosity, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance. Many people live with a scarcity mindset, constantly worrying about not having enough or losing what they have. This mindset leads to fear, anxiety, and a sense of competition where people feel they must hoard resources to protect themselves. However, when you give freely, you challenge this mindset and instead cultivate the belief that there is enough for everyone. You begin to see wealth as something fluid and dynamic, something that grows through sharing rather than hoarding. The act of giving opens up the flow of abundance, creating a positive cycle of generosity and gratitude. Generosity in Buddhism is not limited to financial wealth. While donating money to those in need is certainly one form of generosity, Dana also includes giving your time, energy, skills, and kindness. You can be generous with your attention by listening to someone who needs support, or with your time by volunteering for a cause you believe in. In this way, generosity becomes a way of life, extending beyond financial contributions to encompass all forms of giving. When you give in any capacity, you strengthen your connection to others, creating a sense of community and shared well-being. This sense of interconnectedness is central to Buddhist teachings and reminds us that true success is not individual but collective. From a financial perspective, generosity also plays a practical role in building long-term success. When you give to others, you create positive karma, which in Buddhist belief means that your good actions will come back to benefit you in some way. This might not always be in the form of financial gain, but it could manifest as goodwill, strong relationships, or opportunities that arise from your generosity. For example, helping someone in need today might lead to future connections or collaborations that benefit both you and the recipient in unexpected ways. This reinforces the idea that wealth is not stagnant, but grows when shared. Generosity also fosters gratitude. When you give to others, you become more aware of the abundance in your own life. Instead of focusing on what you lack, you start to appreciate what you have, no matter how small it may seem. This gratitude, in turn, reduces feelings of envy, greed, and dissatisfaction, allowing you to live with a greater sense of peace and contentment. The act of giving reminds us that we are part of a larger community and that our well-being is connected to the well-being of others. When we contribute to the happiness and success of others, we experience a deeper, more fulfilling sense of prosperity. Moreover, generosity helps cultivate non-attachment to wealth. When you give without expecting anything in return, you practice letting go of the need to control or hold on to your resources. This aligns with the Buddhist principle of non-attachment, which teaches that clinging to wealth and possessions leads to suffering. By giving freely, you demonstrate trust in the impermanence of life and in the idea that your worth is not tied to how much you possess. Instead, you learn to find joy in the act of giving itself, which brings its own form of wealth and fulfillment. In practicing generosity, we experience the joy and freedom that come from helping others, while also cultivating a mindset of abundance and gratitude. This approach leads to true financial success, not just in terms of wealth, but in creating a life that is rich in connection, compassion, and purpose. Through generosity, we contribute to the well-being of others while also enriching our own lives with meaning, fulfillment, and inner peace. Buddhism teaches that contentment is the key to true happiness and well-being. In the context of financial success, this means cultivating a sense of satisfaction with what you have rather than constantly striving for more. Many people fall into the trap of believing that financial success is about accumulating wealth, possessions, and status. However, the more we chase after material things, the more we find ourselves stuck in a cycle of desire, dissatisfaction, and attachment. The Buddha taught that true happiness does not come from external sources, but from an inner state of contentment. This is particularly relevant in today's world, where consumerism and materialism often drive people to seek fulfillment through money and possessions. Contentment allows us to break free from the never-ending pursuit of more. In financial terms, this means learning to live within our means and appreciating the simple pleasures of life. When we are content with what we have, we are less likely to overspend or fall into debt in an attempt to keep up with societal pressures. Instead, we find joy in the present moment, in the things we already have, and in the relationships and experiences that bring us genuine happiness. Contentment shifts our focus away from the external markers of success and toward a more meaningful, mindful, and peaceful way of living. Simplicity is closely linked to contentment and is another important principle in achieving financial success based on Buddhist teachings. The Buddha often spoke of the importance of simplifying one's life, not only in terms of material possessions, but also in terms of thoughts and desires. In financial terms, this translates to adopting a mindset of simplicity, living with less, prioritizing needs over wants, and avoiding unnecessary expenses. When we simplify our financial lives, we reduce stress, save more, and make room for what truly matters. This doesn't mean living in poverty or denying yourself comfort, but rather focusing on what brings real value and purpose to your life. Simplicity in finances can also help us prioritize long-term goals over short-term gratification. Many people fall into the trap of impulsive spending, seeking temporary pleasure in material purchases that do not bring lasting happiness. By embracing simplicity, we learn to delay gratification and focus on what truly matters, whether that's saving for the future, investing in meaningful experiences, or spending quality time with loved ones. This approach fosters financial stability and creates a sense of abundance that comes not from having more, but from needing less. Another important aspect of contentment is gratitude. When we practice gratitude for what we have, we naturally feel more content and satisfied with our financial situation, no matter how modest it may be. Gratitude helps us see the abundance in our lives, not just in terms of material wealth, but in terms of relationships, experiences, and personal growth. This mindset reduces feelings of envy, greed, and dissatisfaction, which often lead to financial stress and anxiety. By cultivating gratitude and contentment, we learn to appreciate the wealth that already exists in our lives, even if it's not in the form of money or possessions. Living with contentment and simplicity also helps us resist the pressure of consumer culture. In modern society, we are constantly bombarded with messages that encourage us to buy more, achieve more, and accumulate more. This pressure can lead to financial strain as we feel the need to keep up with societal expectations. However, by practicing contentment and simplicity, we free ourselves from this cycle and focus on what truly brings us happiness. We learn that financial success is not about having the most, but about having enough. Enough to meet our needs, support our goals, and live with peace of mind. Finally, contentment and simplicity are effective tools for achieving financial success based on Buddhist principles. We can reduce stress, avoid debt, and cultivate a sense of abundance based on inner peace and gratitude by finding contentment with what we have and simplifying our financial lives. This approach to financial success leads to a more fulfilling and balanced life, where wealth is measured not by how much we accumulate, but by the quality of our relationships, experiences, and sense of well-being. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into life-changing wisdom. Today, we're exploring something powerful: 10 Buddhist daily habits that attract good karma and bring positive energy into your life. You don't have to be a Buddhist to apply these. These simple, mindful habits are universally uplifting and can transform your day-to-day experience. Imagine starting your day with the quiet, powerful practice of gratitude. The Buddhist approach to gratitude isn't just about saying thank you, it's a deeper, intentional focus on what's already present in your life, allowing you to center yourself before stepping into the world. Many people jump straight into their to-do lists or rush into the day, but beginning with gratitude shifts your entire outlook. Take a moment, right as you open your eyes, to let in the simplicity of your surroundings. You might notice the morning light filtering in, the warmth of your blanket, or even the softness of your pillow. This awareness might sound simple, but it's the foundation of a thankful heart. In Buddhism, gratitude is like nourishing a seed. By watering it with intention each morning, you let it grow roots that anchor you to the present, and soon it blossoms into a feeling that stays with you. Some Buddhist practitioners recommend taking a few deep breaths upon waking, each one a reminder of life's gift. A deep inhale can be paired with an inner thank you, and with each exhale you can gently release any lingering negativity from the previous day. This kind of grounding helps you step into the world with appreciation rather than anxiety. It's the opposite of starting the day on autopilot, running through the motions without connecting to the moment. Gratitude, according to Buddhism, also has a unique power to attract good karma. When you focus on what's positive and present, you become more open to positive energy. You naturally start to notice the smaller blessings you might otherwise miss. The friendly smile of a stranger, a refreshing breeze, or even a short moment of silence. Such mindful appreciation fosters good karma because it aligns your heart and mind with kindness. And as you move through your day, this gratitude extends to others. People can feel when you're appreciative of life, and this warmth often returns to you in the form of kindness and support. This practice doesn't just lift your spirit. It inspires those around you to feel lighter too, creating a ripple of positive energy. Another layer of gratitude in Buddhism is being thankful for challenges. Although difficult to master, this part of gratitude is truly transformative. When you acknowledge the growth that comes from hard times, you unlock a deep source of resilience. Challenges become teachers, shaping you into a more compassionate person. By appreciating both the pleasant and the challenging parts of life, you invite a balanced view that prepares you for anything the day may bring. Over time, this daily gratitude practice builds a kind of inner strength, a stable contentment that sustains you no matter what happens externally. Shifting to mindful breathing, this practice is another powerful tool that aligns perfectly with Buddhist teachings. Breathing is a rhythm of life we often take for granted. In Buddhist thought, the breath isn't just a physical process, it's a bridge to mindfulness, a pathway to connect with the here and now. Buddhist practitioners often say that the breath is an anchor, a way to center yourself in the present moment. When you start your day with mindful breathing, you're not just inhaling and exhaling, you're bringing awareness to your own existence. You become more aware of the miracle that is each breath, each beat of your heart. To practice mindful breathing, start by taking a moment to sit quietly, placing your attention entirely on your breath. Try to feel every detail, the coolness of the air as it enters your nose, the slight expansion of your lungs, and the warmth of the exhale. Even just 5 deep breaths taken with this level of attention can clear your mind. You don't have to change anything about your breathing. Simply notice it, allowing your body to fall into a natural calm rhythm. By focusing on the breath, you give yourself permission to step away from the busyness of thoughts, worries, and external distractions. It's as though you're pressing a mental reset button before diving into the day's demands. In Buddhism, mindful breathing is closely linked to awareness. With each inhale and exhale, you're training your mind to come back to the present. And when you're present, you're far less likely to dwell on past worries or future anxieties. Instead, you're in tune with the moment as it is, fully engaged. This presence is incredibly freeing and calming, like standing in a river and allowing the current to wash away tension. If practiced regularly, even for a few minutes each day, mindful breathing can become a source of inner calm that you can tap into whenever you need it. As you continue to practice, you might notice that mindful breathing also has a ripple effect on how you interact with the world. You become more attentive, patient, and gentle, both with yourself and others. The steady rhythm of your breath becomes a constant reminder of the steadiness within you. Mindful breathing brings an awareness that can transform the smallest tasks, like drinking a cup of tea or walking down the street, into moments of peace. This subtle shift can improve how you handle stress, how you communicate, and even how you view yourself. Each breath, then, becomes a gentle teacher, guiding you toward balance and presence in the midst of life's busyness. Compassion in Buddhism is seen as a powerful force that not only improves our relationships with others, but also enriches our own lives. Compassionate actions, no matter how small, bring good karma because they are rooted in the sincere wish to ease the suffering of others. Practicing compassion doesn't require grand gestures. It can start with the simplest acts in our daily lives. The beauty of compassion lies in its ability to connect us on a deeper level, to see each other beyond our surface differences and recognize the shared human experience. One way to integrate compassion into your day is by adopting the Buddhist practice of metta, or loving kindness. This involves intentionally wishing well for others, even those you may not know personally. Try this. When you see someone, whether it's a loved one, a colleague, or even a stranger, silently wish for their happiness and health. This practice doesn't just benefit others, it also fills your heart with a warm, expansive feeling that can reduce stress and anxiety. As you go about your day, look for small ways to offer help. If someone seems upset, lend an ear. If a friend needs assistance, offer your time. Compassion is about understanding that everyone faces struggles and extending kindness to alleviate that burden, even if only in a small way. These acts not only create a positive atmosphere, but also invite good karma, as your compassionate energy resonates with the world around you. In Buddhism, compassion is also directed inward. Practicing self-compassion is just as important as showing kindness to others. A gentle reminder to yourself when things go wrong can be a powerful act of self-kindness. Instead of criticizing yourself, try speaking to yourself with the same compassion you'd show a friend. This practice is crucial because when you are kind to yourself, it's much easier to be kind to others. It's like planting a seed within that eventually blossoms into empathy and understanding, benefiting not just you, but everyone around you. Letting go of negative thoughts is another Buddhist habit that aligns with creating a positive life. In Buddhism, it's taught that clinging to negativity is like holding a hot coal. You're the one who gets burned. Letting go of negative thoughts isn't about ignoring them. It's about observing them without letting them consume you. This approach allows you to see thoughts as temporary visitors rather than permanent parts of yourself. When a negative thought arises, try to acknowledge it without judgment. Notice the thought, but don't give it the power to shape your mood or actions. One technique to release negativity is through mindful observation. When a negative thought surfaces, picture it as a passing cloud in the sky. Watch it float by without chasing it or trying to make sense of it. Often, we feel the need to solve our negative thoughts, thinking that by dwelling on them, we can fix them. In reality, these thoughts usually dissipate on their own if we give them space. This practice also helps create emotional resilience, as you're training yourself to handle negative experiences with calm and non-attachment. Over time, this habit can lead to a lighter, clearer mind, free from the weight of unnecessary negativity. Another powerful way to let go of negativity is by practicing forgiveness, both toward others and yourself. Holding grudges or regrets creates a mental burden that hinders positive energy. If you find yourself carrying a grievance, ask yourself what it would feel like to let it go. You might even visualize it as a weight you're setting down, allowing yourself to feel lighter and more at peace. This doesn't mean condoning harm, but rather freeing yourself from the harmful effects of holding on to resentment. Letting go in this way invites good karma, as it creates space for positive thoughts and actions to flourish. Patience is a virtue celebrated in Buddhism, often considered a foundation for a peaceful mind. Practicing patience allows you to respond to life's challenges with calmness and clarity rather than frustration or anger. In Buddhism, patience is not seen as passive or weak. Instead, it's an active, powerful choice to remain composed even in difficult circumstances. When you practice patience, you're training your mind to pause before reacting, which is essential for creating a positive, balanced life. One way to develop patience is by observing your own triggers. Notice when you feel impatient, whether it's in traffic, in line, or waiting for an outcome. Instead of immediately giving in to frustration, try taking a deep breath and observing how impatience feels in your body. Often, impatience arises from a desire for control, an urge to make things happen according to your timeline. By acknowledging this feeling and letting it pass, you can avoid reacting impulsively, creating a calmer, more controlled response. Patience also extends to self-growth. In Buddhism, the path to enlightenment is seen as gradual, requiring patience with oneself. It's easy to feel frustrated when you don't see immediate progress in life, whether it's with learning a skill, achieving a goal, or overcoming a personal challenge. Practicing patience reminds you that growth takes time and that each step forward, no matter how small, is meaningful. This mindset invites good karma as you cultivate a sense of trust in life's natural timing, releasing the need to rush or force outcomes. Generosity is a central tenet of Buddhism and one of the most effective ways to create good karma. Giving, in the Buddhist sense, is about the joy of offering something without expecting anything in return. This selflessness transforms the act of giving into a practice of love and kindness, one that opens the heart and uplifts both the giver and the receiver. Generosity doesn't have to involve grand gestures. Even small, thoughtful acts carry significant value in Buddhism. One of the simplest ways to practice generosity is by offering your time and attention to others. Listen deeply when someone speaks to you. Share your knowledge if someone seeks guidance, or lend a helping hand to a friend in need. These moments of giving may seem ordinary, but they create a flow of positive energy, reminding you of the interconnectedness we share with others. In Buddhism, each act of giving is like planting a seed that grows into compassion, understanding, and goodwill, enriching your life and the lives of others. Generosity can also mean giving up something that causes harm, such as a negative habit or a grudge. This form of giving requires inner strength, as it often involves letting go of attachments that may bring temporary comfort, but ultimately hinder personal growth. By releasing these negative attachments, you're making space for positivity and clarity in your life, which in turn attracts good karma. Each act of generosity, no matter how small, is a step toward a life filled with peace and positive energy. Walking is an activity most of us do every day, but in Buddhism, walking can be transformed into a deeply mindful practice. Mindful walking, or walking meditation, is a way to connect with the present moment through each step you take. Instead of rushing or thinking about your destination, mindful walking invites you to feel the journey itself. Imagine that each step is a gentle landing, an act of grounding yourself in the here and now. You're not just moving, you're anchoring yourself in each moment, allowing your worries and stresses to fall away, even if just for a few minutes. To practice mindful walking, start by slowing down your pace slightly, just enough that you can feel the sensations of walking. Notice how your feet connect with the ground, how your body shifts, and how your muscles work together to keep you balanced. You might even synchronize your breathing with your steps, taking one deep breath every few steps. Feel the earth beneath you and appreciate the stability it offers. This practice can be incredibly calming, helping you become more attuned to your environment and your body. As you walk, let go of any thoughts about where you're going or what you need to do next. Instead, focus on the rhythm of your movement, enjoying the simplicity of each step. Mindful walking also offers a chance to practice gratitude. Appreciate the fact that you're able to walk, that you have the freedom to move, and that you're connected to the earth. Even a short walk can become a meditative journey, a chance to cultivate peace and awareness. Over time, this habit of mindful walking can spill into other parts of your life, helping you bring mindfulness to every action. The calm and balance you create during these mindful moments accumulate, building a sense of groundedness that stays with you throughout the day. It's a simple, yet profound way to bring peace into your daily routine, one step at a time. Another practice rooted in Buddhist teachings is the mindful use of speech. In Buddhism, right speech is an essential principle, one that emphasizes the power of words to create either harmony or discord. Reflecting before you speak isn't just a formality, it's a way to ensure that your words align with kindness, truth, and empathy. Every day we speak hundreds or even thousands of words, and each one has the potential to influence others' emotions and perceptions. By pausing to consider our words before speaking, we can avoid causing unintended harm and instead foster understanding and connection. Practicing mindful speech involves being aware of both the content and the tone of what you're about to say. Before you speak, ask yourself, is this true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? These questions, drawn from Buddhist teachings, serve as a guide to ensure that your words contribute positively to your relationships. For example, if you're frustrated, instead of venting in the heat of the moment, try pausing to cool down. This pause gives you a chance to transform potentially hurtful words into more thoughtful expressions of how you feel. Mindful speech is especially valuable during difficult conversations, helping to prevent misunderstandings and create a sense of respect. This practice isn't just about avoiding negative speech, it's also about using words to uplift others. When you speak with kindness and sincerity, you contribute to an atmosphere of positivity. Compliment someone, offer encouragement, or simply express gratitude. These small acts create positive energy, not just for those who receive your words, but for you as well. Over time, you'll find that this habit deepens your relationships and enhances your own sense of peace as you cultivate an inner commitment to kindness. Mindful speech becomes a way of showing respect to both yourself and others, building a foundation of trust and goodwill that can transform how you interact with the world. And meditation is often seen as the heart of Buddhist practice, a tool for self-discovery and inner peace. Dedicating a few minutes each day to meditation can profoundly impact your mental and emotional well-being. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind, rather it's about observing your thoughts without attachment, allowing you to understand yourself better. By meditating daily, you create a space for reflection, calm, and self-acceptance, qualities that naturally attract good karma and positive energy into your life. To begin, find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. As you breathe in, feel the air filling your lungs. As you breathe out, let go of any tension. You don't have to sit for long, even 5 to 10 minutes can make a difference. The key is consistency, allowing meditation to become a regular part of your routine. During meditation, if thoughts or worries arise, observe them without judgment. Imagine them as leaves floating down a stream, passing by without needing your attention. This practice trains your mind to be present and peaceful, helping you handle stress and challenges with greater resilience. Meditation also cultivates compassion, both for yourself and others. As you sit in silence, you may notice feelings of frustration, self-doubt, or impatience. By observing these emotions without judgment, you learn to approach yourself with gentleness. This compassion often extends outward, making it easier to connect with others and understand their struggles. Meditation then becomes not only a personal practice, but a way to contribute positively to the world around you. As you grow in awareness and empathy, your actions naturally align with kindness, attracting positive energy and good karma. Reflecting on your day before you sleep is a powerful habit that aligns with Buddhist mindfulness practices. This reflection isn't about judging yourself or dwelling on mistakes. It's about understanding your actions, intentions, and experiences. Each night, take a few moments to go over your day. Consider the positive things you did, moments of kindness or patience, and any instances where you felt truly present. Recognize these moments and feel grateful for them, as they are steps on your path toward inner peace. In Buddhism, self-reflection is seen as a way to cultivate wisdom. By reviewing your day, you gain insight into your patterns of thought and behavior. For instance, if you notice that you reacted negatively to a certain situation, this reflection offers a chance to understand why. Perhaps it's an area where you can work on patience or compassion. This habit of reflection helps you become more mindful, aware of the areas where you can grow, and appreciative of the progress you're making. Reflection also involves letting go of any lingering tension from the day. If something went wrong or if you made a mistake, acknowledge it and then release it. Holding on to regrets or frustrations only weighs down your spirit. Instead, let each day be a fresh start, an opportunity to approach life with renewed kindness and positivity. As you practice this nightly reflection, you'll find it easier to forgive yourself and others, creating a sense of peace and acceptance that extends into your life. In this way, ending the day with reflection becomes a powerful tool for self-awareness and growth. You're not just reviewing your actions, you're building a mindset of continuous improvement and compassion. This habit allows you to let go of negativity, welcome positive energy, and prepare for a new day with an open heart. Over time, this nightly reflection strengthens your commitment to living with kindness, patience, and mindfulness, attracting the good karma and positive energy that Buddhism teaches us to cultivate. Incorporating these habits doesn't require a dramatic life change, just small, mindful adjustments that can make a world of difference. Try a few of these practices and see how they bring peace, positivity, and good karma into your life. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Have you ever wondered if a simple ritual could completely transform your financial life? Imagine unlocking doors to abundance, not with complicated plans or endless hustle, but through a mindful act that's rooted in ancient wisdom. This isn't about superstition, it's a powerful practice inspired by Buddhist teachings that could shift your energy and open the way for wealth to flow effortlessly. Curious to learn how? Stick with me, because today we're diving into the step-by-step of a ritual that could be the key to changing your financial destiny. Let's get started. Ancient rituals often seem like distant echoes of another time, but in truth, they hold keys to unlocking profound benefits for us today. Imagine for a moment that a simple act, like washing your hands with specially prepared water, could be the gateway to the financial abundance you've been seeking. Based on ancient Buddhist teachings, this ritual offers a way to tap into universal energies and align with prosperity on a deep spiritual level. While some may look at practices like this as superstition, those who understand the teachings know these rituals are designed with intention, steeped in philosophies that have evolved and strengthened over thousands of years. It's like connecting with a timeless rhythm, one that helps us align our personal energy with the energies of the universe itself. By being open to such practices, we open doors to new opportunities and invite abundance in ways we may never have considered. In a world that often feels chaotic and full of financial struggle, it's easy to dismiss ancient practices as irrelevant or outdated. Yet these teachings remind us that true wealth begins with an inner alignment, a harmony that can be cultivated through small intentional acts. Each time you engage in this ritual, you're consciously deciding to leave behind the negative thoughts and scarcity mindset that may have been holding you back. This ritual isn't simply about washing your hands. It's about freeing yourself from the limiting beliefs and energetic barriers that block your path to abundance. Imagine if this single act could start a shift that would bring wealth, success, and ease into your life. And this is just the beginning. You are here reading about this ritual for a reason, and perhaps that reason is because you're ready to take this step toward financial freedom. Stick with me to the end, and we'll explore every aspect of this ritual together, step by step, so you can experience its transformative power. Think of it. What would it feel like to have money flowing into your life effortlessly? Imagine that financial abundance becomes as natural as the air you breathe, without constant stress or worry. Buddhist philosophy teaches us that this kind of abundance starts from within. We often search for wealth outside ourselves, thinking it lies in the next job, the next deal, or the next big break. But as this ancient wisdom shows us, real prosperity begins when we align our inner world with our external goals. This ritual, although simple, serves as a way to channel your inner energy and bring it into harmony with your financial aspirations. Through small acts that carry deep symbolic meaning, you can shift your mindset, clear out the negativity that clouds your path, and pave the way for a life filled with opportunity and success. By participating in this ritual, you're making a commitment to yourself, a promise to clear out anything that no longer serves you and to open up a space for abundance. Consider that if you're reading this, it may not be by coincidence. Many times what stands between us and success is our own scarcity mindset and the limitations we've picked up throughout our lives. We carry these beliefs unconsciously, often without even realizing the impact they have on our daily lives. This ritual provides a way to transcend those limitations, going beyond the surface to work on the deeper mental and energetic layers that influence our actions and thoughts. With each intentional step of the ritual, you're saying goodbye to the energetic blocks that prevent money and abundance from flowing freely into your life. By simply washing your hands with specially prepared water, you're symbolically washing away these barriers, giving yourself permission to step into a mindset of endless possibilities. If you felt that you're destined for something greater, yet something unseen always seems to hold you back, perhaps this ritual is the crucial step you've been waiting for on your path toward financial freedom. Water holds a unique and powerful place in Buddhist teachings, revered not just as a necessity for life, but as a profound tool for energy alignment. Monks have used it for centuries in their rituals as a way to cleanse not only the body but also the mind and spirit. To them, water is a sacred element capable of grounding, healing, and connecting us to deeper energies. In this ritual, when you wash your hands with water prepared with specific ingredients, you're doing far more than a simple physical act. You're taking part in a centuries-old tradition of spiritual cleansing and renewal. As you immerse your hands, you're not only washing away the dirt, but are symbolically releasing the limitations, the doubts, and the scarcity mindsets that weigh you down. You're making space within yourself, opening up to receive the flow of abundance that the universe has waiting for you. Each step in this ritual carries an intention. It isn't about magic. It's about aligning your energy with the right vibrations so that you're able to attract financial prosperity. Imagine your hands as vessels, carrying energy into your daily life. By cleansing them with water that has been specially prepared, you're ensuring that the energy they carry is clear, open, and ready to receive. Through this ancient practice, you're also connecting to a legacy, joining countless others across time who have used this wisdom to invite abundance. Buddhist monks for generations discovered that by combining certain elements with water, they could create a direct link to the energies of prosperity. When you take up this ritual, you're not only honoring a tradition that has been around for millennia, but also rewiring your mind to view wealth and prosperity in a whole new way. As you perform this act of washing your hands, envision the universe beginning to work in your favor, gently guiding financial success and opportunities your way. This is no ordinary ritual. It's a tool that has helped many to break through financial barriers and unlock prosperity. You may be wondering if something so simple could really work. The answer lies in the dedication you bring to the practice and the openness of your heart and mind. Many who have committed to this ritual report feeling an immediate sense of peace, as if a heavy weight has been lifted. Imagine shedding the blocks that have held you back from abundance. Imagine feeling lighter, as if a door is opened, allowing new energy, ideas, and opportunities to flow to you freely. This experience, this shift, is available to you if you're willing to take that step, to try something new and see how it can transform your relationship with wealth. When you approach the ritual with a sense of purpose, every action you take becomes powerful. The ingredients aren't just chosen at random, they're selected for their spiritual properties, each one enhancing your ability to connect with abundance. Salt, for example, has long been known for its purifying qualities, both physical and spiritual. It acts as a protective barrier, removing negativity and creating a space where positive energies can flow freely. When you add salt to the water, imagine that any barriers standing between you and financial prosperity are being dissolved, leaving you with a clean slate, ready to welcome new opportunities. Visualize each ingredient you add as part of the ritual: cinnamon for attraction, bay leaf for success, a coin for tangible wealth. Each one plays its part in creating a balanced energy that aligns your inner world with the outer world of prosperity. As you mix them into the water, see them not as mere objects, but as carriers of intentions that have been held by countless others throughout history. This isn't just a ritual, it's an act of honoring the wisdom of the ages and connecting to a lineage of seekers who, like you, wish to invite abundance into their lives. The final result is a powerful mixture, one that doesn't just cleanse your hands, but purifies your entire outlook, preparing you to attract the wealth and prosperity you deserve. Each time you dip your hands into this water, you are creating a physical reminder of your intention to grow, to prosper, and to welcome success. It's a small but mighty act, one that reminds you that you are worthy of wealth and that the universe is ready to respond. By completing this ritual, you're giving yourself permission to let go of the fear, the doubts, and the scarcity mindset that may have held you back. You're setting a new intention, one that opens you to a life of abundance, guided by the energy of prosperity and grounded in a sense of purpose. Through this ritual, you're telling the universe, "I am ready to receive." And as you take this step, trust that you are aligning yourself with a powerful flow of positive energy that will bring financial success into your life in ways you may have never thought possible. Think about the ingredients used in this ritual and consider the ancient wisdom behind each one. Salt, for instance, is far from an ordinary substance. Across cultures and spiritual practices, salt has long been revered for its power to purify and protect. In this ritual, salt becomes a vital element, one that's been carefully chosen to clear away any negativity lingering in your life. As you take a pinch of salt and dissolve it into the warm water, imagine all your financial blocks and fears melting away with it. Visualize any barriers preventing wealth from entering your life, dissolving and disappearing. The salt doesn't merely represent physical cleansing. It holds a symbolic meaning that goes much deeper. It's about shedding any mental and spiritual obstacles that might be clouding your path to success. As you prepare this part of the ritual, you're creating a clean slate for new, positive energy to enter. With salt as the foundation, you're not just creating an open space. You're actively building a fortress that protects your prosperity. Salt's cleansing power is known to shield and purify, acting as a barrier that keeps negative energies at bay. When you add salt to the water, it's like you're setting up an energetic boundary saying, I am open to prosperity, but protected from negativity. This initial step prepares your mind and spirit, clearing the way for the abundant energies that will follow. Think of it as washing away the weight of past financial struggles or limiting beliefs. As the salt dissolves, so do your past doubts, worries, and scarcity mindsets. You're ready to receive what the universe has to offer with a fresh, positive outlook, unclouded by old fears or anxieties. Salt then becomes more than a mineral. It's a powerful ally in your journey toward prosperity. And with every rinse, you're inviting wealth with an open yet protected heart. Once the salt has infused its cleansing energy into the water, the next step involves adding cinnamon, an ingredient known for centuries as a potent attractor of wealth and prosperity. Cinnamon carries an aroma that's warm, rich, and enveloping, and its energetic qualities are just as powerful. As you sprinkle cinnamon into the water, imagine that you're adding a magnetic force to the mix, something that will draw wealth and opportunities your way. Cinnamon isn't just a spice, it's an energetic amplifier, one that increases your ability to attract positive financial changes. In many cultures, cinnamon is used to symbolize abundance, and its inclusion in this ritual amplifies your natural magnetism, helping you become a beacon for financial opportunities. Cinnamon also has protective qualities, creating a sort of energetic shield around your financial well-being. It safeguards your prosperity from losses or negative influences that could diminish it. As the cinnamon dissolves and blends into the water, take a moment to breathe in its scent deeply, allowing it to awaken your senses. Feel a surge of attraction growing within you, as if every fiber of your being is becoming tuned to the frequency of prosperity. This isn't just about drawing money in, it's about keeping it close, about nurturing and growing what you have. The cinnamon then acts like a booster for your financial energy, helping you not only attract wealth but sustain it, letting it multiply and flourish in your life. There's something profound in the idea that cinnamon can help your prosperity grow much like a tree, strong and steady. Just as the branches reach upward, stretching out to gather sunlight, cinnamon in this ritual works to expand your potential for financial success. Visualize your prosperity growing, becoming something deeply rooted and abundant, as if money and opportunities are naturally drawn to you. With cinnamon in the water, you're not just asking for wealth, you're setting up a foundation where your success is protected and nurtured, where it can thrive without interruption. The power of cinnamon goes beyond its spicy aroma. It's an invitation for growth, a call for abundance to come and stay in your life. And by incorporating this spice, you're strengthening the ritual's impact, ensuring that prosperity isn't just a passing phase, but a lasting part of your journey. As you continue to add ingredients to the water, the bay leaf comes next, carrying with it a powerful history of success and victory. In ancient times, the Greeks and Romans would crown their champions and heroes with laurel wreaths, symbolizing triumph and accomplishment. In this ritual, the bay leaf serves a similar purpose. It calls forth success, encouraging financial victory in all your endeavors. Adding the bay leaf to the water is like crowning yourself with the energy of achievement, aligning your financial goals with the universal energy of success. It's a statement of intent, a declaration that you are worthy of prosperity and that your efforts will be fruitful. The bay leaf also possesses protective qualities, setting up an energetic field around you that shields your path to wealth from negativity and obstacles. When you place the bay leaf in the water, you're calling forth its qualities of strength, endurance, and resilience, all essential traits for anyone on a journey to financial success. Visualize the bay leaf as a talisman of victory, one that will help you overcome challenges and achieve your goals. It's more than just an herb. It's a symbol of your commitment to prosperity, a reminder that you're actively pursuing a life filled with opportunities and abundance. This isn't just about attracting wealth, it's about ensuring that your journey is protected and your success is sustainable. Think of the bay leaf as a bridge between your aspirations and their realization. By incorporating it into the ritual, you're inviting its energy to clear away unseen barriers that may have been holding you back. It's like opening a door to new financial possibilities, allowing success to flow toward you without obstruction. As you visualize your financial plans, imagine them being blessed with the energy of the bay leaf. Infused with the spirit of victory and protection, you're calling upon its energy to secure your financial journey, making sure that the prosperity you attract will come with stability and endurance. It's as if you're sealing your intentions with the promise of triumph, inviting a financial future that is both prosperous and secure. As the bay leaf floats in the water, imagine that it represents a clear and unblocked path to your accomplishments. Envision your financial life unfolding with ease, supported by this powerful energy. The bay leaf becomes a symbol of your success story, a reminder that your efforts will bear fruit and that every step you take is blessed with the energy of prosperity. Through this ritual, you're setting the stage for a journey that's not only filled with wealth, but also safeguarded against setbacks. It's as if the universe is clearing the way for you, preparing a path that's free from disruptions so that you can reach your goals without hindrance. The final ingredient in this ritual is a coin, a physical symbol of the wealth and material success you wish to attract. By placing a coin in the water, you're anchoring your financial intentions into the physical world, making a tangible connection to the prosperity you want to manifest. The coin serves as a focal point for your energy, a concrete representation of your desire to bring wealth into your life. Think of it as a bridge between your intentions and the reality you're creating. By including this coin, you're not just imagining wealth, you're committing to it, grounding your aspirations in something real and attainable. The coin represents circulation, the flow of money from one hand to another, and in this ritual, it symbolizes your invitation for financial abundance to flow steadily into your life. It's about opening up channels for money to come to you from various sources, creating a continuous, abundant stream that supports your goals and dreams. As you place the coin in the water, visualize wealth entering your life in surprising and unexpected ways. See your financial life expanding with new streams of income appearing and a steady flow of prosperity becoming part of your reality. This simple act carries profound power, connecting the spiritual and material worlds in a way that helps bring about the financial results you seek. The coin doesn't just signify wealth. It embodies the idea of abundance as something that is constant and ongoing. By including it in this ritual, you're telling the universe that you are ready to receive wealth in all its forms and that you're prepared to manage it wisely. As the coin sinks into the water, feel a sense of certainty that money is on its way to you in a real, tangible way. Imagine your bank account growing, your financial stress lifting, and opportunities appearing to support your goals. With the coin as part of this ritual, you're not just setting an intention for wealth, you're actively creating a pathway for it to manifest in your life. When you combine all these elements, salt for purification, cinnamon for attraction, bay leaf for success, and the coin for material wealth, you create a powerful blend that connects your inner intentions with outer reality. As you perform the ritual, each ingredient contributes its unique energy, aligning you with the frequency of abundance. This is more than a simple act. It's a transformative experience that prepares you to welcome wealth and prosperity into your life with open arms. As you immerse your hands in this water, feel the warmth of the mixture enveloping you, symbolizing the flow of money and opportunity coming your way. As you continue to wash your hands, visualize yourself washing away all the financial worries and limitations that have been holding you back. Imagine the lightness that comes with releasing these burdens, knowing that you're now aligned with the energy of prosperity. Through this ritual, you're not only cleansing your hands, but also cleansing your outlook, preparing yourself mentally, spiritually, and energetically to receive the abundance you deserve. This simple act becomes a powerful affirmation of your worthiness, a declaration that you're ready to receive the wealth and opportunities the universe has in store for you. With each movement, you're not just washing your hands, you're clearing the path for a life full of financial success and prosperity. As we wrap up this journey into ancient practices for inviting prosperity, remember the true power of this ritual lies in your hands. It's a reminder that abundance isn't just something we chase. It's something we attract by aligning our energy, mindset, and actions. Whether you're looking to open doors to new opportunities, let go of limiting beliefs, or simply reconnect with a feeling of financial flow, this ritual can be the start of a fresh chapter. Now, if you're ready to dive deeper into practices that nourish both your mind and spirit, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue sharing meaningful content, and together we're building a community focused on growth and transformation. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button. It really goes a long way. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Have you tried this ritual, or is it something you're considering? Let us know how it resonates with you. Remember, prosperity begins within, and every small step brings you closer to the life you desire. Thank you for being here. Stay connected to this positive energy, and I'll see you in the next video.